not feeling worthy enough is not an excuse to, oh, I guess I'll just get into a relationship with her because I'll probably not get anything else better.
You always need to do that investigation. It don't matter how much you like them. Kitty and I were talking backstage, man, and like be getting people fucked up.
Nah, for real.
Like done got folks pregnant. Like done got folks burnt. Like done, cause whether you should be in a relationship with somebody and whether you like them, two completely different things. I don't purchase every pair of shoes I like. I didn't get every car because I liked it. I didn't move into the place I live in just because I liked it. Like is basic as fuck. I like cheeseburgers, nigga. That don't mean I should be eating at Mickey D's. Because don't that technically qualify as some shit that I like, but ain't it bad for me? And that's what a lot of folks be doing is like you just like some shit enough and you get close to it and you get close to it and you get close to it and you've done no homework over whether that person is trustworthy, whether they communicate well, you just like them. The vibe's good. Y'all stop using protection. Shouldn't be fucking in the first place, but y'all done stop using protection because you like each other. You feel me? Bruh, I don't care if that shit unpopular to say, y'all too goddamn old to be letting like govern how you move with other adults.
Ooh.
Like is some shit we used to write notes about in middle and high school. Do you like me, yes or no? We grown now. I have to pay taxes. Like I pay taxes at the end of the year. I don't give a fuck if you like me. What do you have going on? What do you actually add to my life? I have some beautiful shit going on. I'm walking in my blessings. Can you add to that? Can you handle that? Us liking each other is cool. Like that's great. That's a great start. But marriage, like it's gonna be times y'all don't fucking like each other. What do you do then? Do you have the ability to compromise? Do you have the ability to work with your partner and move forward at times that y'all don't agree? You feel me? And that's what I mean, bro. Like is some basic, you can't do nothing with like. You can't sustain a relationship with it. You can't start a marriage with it. You can't raise kids with the shit. That's why some people come and ask these questions because they operated off like, and when the like is gone, they have no idea what the fuck to do.
Ooh, clap it up.
And I'm saying this from a sincere place, bruh. Stop letting like fuck y'all up like that.
True.
Now, if you've never been on my channel before, something I talk a lot about on my channel is vetting, right? Anything, whether it's a relationship or business partners, a job, friendships, we don't do enough time vetting. Yeah, it's cool to rock with somebody that likes you. Yeah, that gets you in the door. But also, we need to be assessing the other qualifications. Because if I'm a CEO and one of my qualifications is that you gotta have a master's degree to get in the door, that's cool, but just because you have a master's don't mean you finna get hired. I gotta check to see, do you come to time on work? What's your references like? Do you communicate well? What's your attitude like? Those are the things I'm looking for. So the same thing with a woman. A lot of times, you know, I talk about this on my channel a lot of times because a chick looks very good, we bypass all the other standards. Why? Because we want the XCX. And it's a very dangerous place to be in when you just go with the woman because you want the XCX. It's very dangerous because you pay no attention to the inner qualities, because this woman right here could ruin your life and you have no idea because you went based off lust, based off looks, because I like them. But we really vibe together, we just really connect. And that's all cool, right? You can vibe with somebody, but if I'm gonna get in a relationship with you, this is me. I'm gonna damn near marry you at that point, because to me, to even make it into a relationship with me, you gotta meet the qualifications. Looking good just gets you in the door, that's it. That's about it. It ain't gonna do nothing else but get you in the door. And again, we just focus so much on, oh, I like the person, because we want, like he said in the video, we just want something to be close to. See, when you really value and love yourself, you would be by yourself any day than be in bad company, because it's better to be alone. I'm sure it says that in the Bible, that it's better to be alone than be in bad company. So when you don't love yourself, you'll take any company that will accept you and you will settle. And that's what a lot of us do. We settle with careers, we settle with friendships. And just like he said with the whole, McDonald's thing, right? I like cheeseburgers, but that don't mean I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Like, it's okay to like a woman, right? It's okay to like a woman and deal with a woman and, just have fun and date her. But if she doesn't have the qualities for me to kind of raise her position, I'm not going to raise her positions. Because think about it, if you were CEO of a company, right? And you had somebody that you was looking at to move up, but that person, they came to work late all the time. They're always gossiping. They give half effort. They're always on the phone. Are you gonna raise that person's position? Take that with a woman, right? If the woman is disrespecting you, she's always canceling dates, she never initiate texts, she always gives you an excuse to why y'all can't have sex, are you gonna raise her position? Or no, let me give y'all a better one, right? Say she's giving you the sex, but yet, she's disrespectful. She requires you to take her to certain places. She deals with you on her time. Is that somebody you're gonna raise to a relationship? But guess what? Most of us do it. We do it. Oh, because I really like the person. And again, when I talk to my homie, shout out to my homie, my homie's brother, he's a little bit older than him, but he got a divorce from his wife and he was with her for about 3 years. And me and my homie always be talking about how he didn't spend enough time vetting her. It was a rush when he started dating no girl. And the woman that's now his ex-wife, she's a good woman. But my man's brother didn't court her the right way. Not court her the right way, but he didn't vet her the correct way. And what happens is when you don't spend that time qualifying a person's traits and seeing what they have and looking at, do they pay attention to detail? Are they loyal? Are they feminine? How do they act when things don't go their way? What I'm saying? You have to pay attention. Are they growing at the same pace as you? You have to pay attention to these things over time. But we be such in a rush in this generation. Why? Because we don't feel worthy enough. A lot of us don't feel worthy enough. We got to rewire our mindsets, because not feeling worthy enough is not an excuse to, I guess I'll just get into a relationship with her because I'll probably not get anything else better. I'm telling y'all, man, just because you got something fat back there and something big up in a pretty face, yeah, you may get in the door, but that doesn't mean you're gonna stay. Because if you have a bad attitude, you out the door. But what most of us men do, again, I said this on one of my previous videos, we value a woman based on how she looks and not her quality. So you could have 3 women that you're messing with, right? But the woman that looks the best out of all 3, you're gonna give her more leeway because you really like her, which is the wrong thing to do, because you could have this woman that may not look as good, but she's doing everything that you will want her to do. And as long as you're attracted to her, that should work. But again, a lot of times we go with the woman that we can't have, that's disrespecting us, that's not putting us first, that's putting us last, that's putting obstacles in our way. Why? Because she looked good and I like her. Vetting is so crucial, but vetting becomes difficult when you don't have options. That's why I can understand the pain. That's why I understand it, because it's so hard when, okay, this good looking 8.5 want to deal with me and I ain't dealt with an 8.5 in about 2 years. So it's like, I'll do with anything she brings. But my mindset now, that was my old mindset. My mindset now is like, if I see a woman, if I'm dealing with a woman that looks very good, whether I met her in person or online or wherever, right, through a mutual friend, I don't care about how you look. The way you gonna stay around me, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you gotta have a good attitude. That's just to stay around me, right? But if you wanna raise your level, I need to see them inner qualities, baby. I need to see if you paying attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? I need to see what your character, right? What are your morals like? What are your life goals like? Like, I'm looking at more than just what's fat back there. But again, when you're coming from a place of lack, you're going to fall for the woman that looks better. And a woman is gonna pick up on that and manipulate you. This is why we have to gain abundance in our life. But first, it starts in your mind, starts in your subconscious. You gotta tell yourself you're worthy enough. You gotta become more attractive. You gotta believe in yourself. You can't be looking down on yourself, because when you feel negative about yourself deep down inside, it's going to exude that to people. People gonna feel that energy, because we're just spiritual beings having a physical, you know what I'm saying, experience. So my whole point to this video is, don't do something just because I like it. Don't get with a woman. To me, if you get in a relationship with somebody, that to me says that I have vetted you long enough to where you're most likely gonna be wifey or a long-term relationship or have my child, whatever you wanna do, right? Because that's very important. But a lot of us, we get blinded by the looks. We get blinded by the looks. But if you had options, see, think about if you had options, right? If you had 3 girls that was trying to rock with you, that all look, say in your eyes, because it's all subjective, say in your eyes, they're all 8.8s, right? You got an 8.8, another 8.8, another 8.8, right? You're not gonna be looking at who looks the best, right? Because why would you do that? When they all look, you think they all look super good, right? What you're gonna be looking for from that point is, whose attitude is the best? What's their character like? Who makes the most time for me? Who shows that they really want me? Who do I feel the best around? Who makes me want to go get it? Those are the things that you're gonna be looking for. So you gotta act like you're in abundance. That's the trick. Act like you already have the woman that you want. So that way you have an easier time vetting women, because you shouldn't be getting in a relationship with a woman if that's somebody you wouldn't potentially take serious in the long run. You see what I'm saying? So like I say in every video, man, continue to put yourself first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you can like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.